everyone, sorry that I'm filming exactly the same outfit on exactly the same day as the last video, but I just really got full on book. I wanted to film these videos. I've got a massive Empties box here, which, yeah, I don't even know how I got this point, because I got halfway through the month I thought there was going to be nothing in my Empties video, there's nothing here, and all of a sudden this happened. So yeah, I'll just get straight into the box and do little reviews on each one. Okay, the first one is actually one from last month, which I knew I would end up having because I forgot to take it out of the bathroom. It is the Lizzle Cleanse & Polish, which was one point this big, but I had to cut it open and get stuff out, which I normally don't bother with, but I knew there was a lot left in this because it only squeezed to like that closed, and I knew all this was still full of product. So yeah, I opened that and it still lasted like a week and a half or something longer of cleansers than before. So yeah, don't forget to do that with your products because it does actually have a lot left in it. Yeah, this Cleanse & Polish, I used to buy the squeezy tubes, which were great because you could like monitor how much you were squeezing out, but you never knew how much you had left because it just meant the tube got lighter but you couldn't actually see. So I went through quite a lot of them, so I thought it was time I just got the big old squeezy tube. I've used this up obviously, and now I've bought another one that's exactly the same as this, and it's much better value for money because I think you get like double the amount that's in them squeezy pumpy tubes, and yeah, it's not much more expensive. So yeah, these are really good value for money, and it's a really nice cleanser. I use it to take my makeup off all the time and it doesn't sting my eyes or anything, and yeah, that's really great. Next I've got a tiny little toner sample which is called Balance Rescue Face Tonic. Glossy box sample, once again like almost everything in these videos is. It was pretty good, it was just very plain, it didn't feel like it did anything in particular. It was quite balancing I suppose, but it wasn't really hydrating, it didn't exfoliate, it wasn't like, didn't have a specific purpose, and for that reason I won't buy it again because it didn't wow me at all. Bumble and Bumble Deep Conditioner. Again, I won't buy this because I don't find it did very much. I don't find it was any more deep conditioning than my regular conditioner. It didn't give like a boost of like moisture or any silkiness or anything, even if they're just in your mind and it's just like fake and it's not actually repairing your hair. It didn't even do any of that stuff. So yeah, for being Bumble and Bumble and a bit more expensive, I won't buy that again because it did smell really nice. It smelled like foam bananas, like, you know, the sweets where they're like kind of like foam, like you get the shrimps and the bananas. It smelled like the bananas with them, and that really just brought back my childhood. But yeah, it did smell nice, but it didn't really condition any more than normal conditioner did for me. I've got a little mini dry shampoo here, which is Superdrug Hot on Your Sleeve, which I bought for when I went away to Manchester to see Beyonce. I didn't want to wash my hair while I was there because I was only staying the one night, but I thought by the next day my hair would need dry shampoo, so I just bought a little one from Superdrug. I've never tried their own brand before, so this was the first time I did, and honestly this was really, really bad. I don't find it did any of the dry shampooiness that the Batiste does. Batiste, some people might find it's a bit dry, but that's what I like about it, the fact that the white powder, even though it is a bit white, really soaks up the oils and makes your hair like big and textured, and not like it is now. I've just washed my hair and my hair is really flat, which always when it's first washed. I actually prefer it like tomorrow when I use Batiste. It'll be nicer than it is today, which is strange, but that's how it is. But with this, I just found it made my greasy hair look greasier. Like in Manchester, my hair wasn't even that greasy the next day, but I thought I'll just liven up with it with some dry shampoo. I put this on and it made my hair look greasy when it hadn't been before. It kind of made it wet, like damp, and nothing dry about it. So I don't really understand if this was a bad one, but to me it just didn't have any of the power that Batiste has. It smelled nice, but it didn't really do anything. So yeah, it was a bit rubbish. Next is something I'm really sad to have used up, and it's the Origins eye cream, which comes in this little blue pot. As you can see, it's completely empty. I've had this like a year and a half, and I ran out of the ginseng one, which I used through the day, like last month I think, and this one this month, which makes sense because when I bought them, I bought that one I got that one in December and this one in January. So yeah, they've kind of ran out kind of at the same pace. Yeah, like I've had this like 18 months, which I think is pretty good going. I use this as my nighttime eye cream. It's really moisturising. I use it because we don't need the brightening stuff of the ginseng one through the night, and I thought moisturising properties are more important on the night time than brightening. So yeah, I just got a nice moisturising one. So I haven't bought it yet, but I really am desperate because I don't have a nighttime eye cream at the minute, and it's really annoying us. So yeah, I really need to buy one of them, and I'll just do it on the floor. Next I've got a toner, which is the Body Shop Vitamin A Hydrating Toner. I bought two of these a really long time ago, and I probably should have thrown this out instead of using it up, but I'm not like that, and I would rather use stuff up than chuck it away. I just used this to use it up. I was really quite glad when I used it up. It wasn't really bad, I just prefer other ones and I really want to try other ones. So at the minute I'm using the Elmis one, I love the Lazur one, but this didn't really do anything. It smelled nice. It smelled kind of like talcum powdery, clean kind of smell. It was quite hydrating, I suppose. It didn't like strip my skin or anything at all. It was just kind of soft and just nice, but it didn't really, again, it didn't do anything special, so I won't buy it again. I've got something that I've carved into pieces, which is the Parva's Natural Bronze Body Lotion. I don't know if you can see, but around here I attempted to cut it with scissors, and the box is so thick that I couldn't cut it with scissors. So to empty it out, I actually had it sat tipped upside down in a bowl overnight, and I did get quite a lot of product out of it that way. But yeah, I absolutely love this. It's my favourite fake tan. It smells exactly like Parva's Cocoa Butter normal moisturiser, which is really nice because it doesn't smell fake tan. Next is one that I don't really like, and it's a Schwarzkopf Gliss Shine Tonic. Another one of these was in my last one, and I'm kind of glad to say about these because I had 2 of these sat in my collection. I've got a really weird grey colour. Yeah, 2 of these in my collection for years because I didn't really like them, but I just thought it was time to use things up and get them out of the way. It's a shine spray. It didn't really do anything. It kind of smelled really chemically like the gas, like, you know, when you finish a deodorant or a dry shampoo or something, and then you get the end and it's just like the smell of the gas. That's what it smelled like all the time, and it didn't really give any shine, didn't really do anything. It just was a bit bleh, so it's gone now. Thank God I never have to use one of these again. Next I've got a conditioner, of which the shampoo will be in next month's favourites, of Redken products. This is the Body Full range, the conditioner. I used this up quick on the shampoo. The shampoo is still going actually. I didn't really like these. If you saw my last Empties video, I used up the Redken Blonde Glam range. I didn't like them either. I just find that it was nothing special at all, not worth the price tag of extra money than Aussie ones. Aussie is my favourite and it's so much cheaper than this, so I'm just going straight back to Aussie. Yeah, it just didn't really do anything. It was quite light, which is the only thing I can say for it. It was a light conditioner like I said it was, but I kind of want a thicker conditioner at my ends, which is my own fault because I bought the light conditioner. But the volume range is just, there's no volume. This is what I wash my hair with today, that shampoo, and it's just, there's no volume there. So yeah, it's nothing special at all, and I won't buy Redken shampoos or conditioners again. I might buy the styling products because I've heard some of them are really good, but it's the shampoos and conditioners. I just don't think I'd buy high-end expensive ones ever again because it's the same as a high street one, so yeah, not worth it at all. I have another fake tan, which is a Garnier Ambre Soleil Original Intense No Streaks Bronzer Mist, blah 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 blah. It's a bronzer mist, it's like aerosol one. I used to love these. I used to use it all the time. They're really expensive. I think this is like £12 to £15. But I thought I'd give it a go again, even though I was pretty sure I wasn't going to get very far with it. And I was right, and I know in future not to spend more money on these. This took about 5 days worth of use before I got anywhere near a tan, and even then it was probably the same tan I'll get off one night, the Parva's Cocoa Butter. This was rubbish. Yeah, I wanted it to be really good because the concept of it is really, really good to me. Because it's dry straight away. You just spray it on. It's a dry mist. You just stand there for like a minute and wait for it to kind of sink in, and then it's gone and it's done, and you don't need to think about it anymore. And it's really, really fuss free if it actually gave any colour. To me, it didn't really give any colour. The only place I got colour was my feet. My feet were really brown because obviously when you stand there, all the mist is obviously lying on the floor, like sticking to the floor, and I was spraying it everywhere, and it was obviously all just landing on my feet. So my feet got brown, everything else didn't at all. I'm sure this works for some people because a lot of people like these, but I really just didn't find it to give me any colour at all. Yeah, just no. And this is a dark one as well, so yeah, who knows, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I really don't think I am. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend trying them. Use something other than that. I have 5 sachets of the Crest 3D white strips in the Professional Effects version. I'm in the middle of using these actually, so like I've used 5 of the 20 on the course. That's what my teeth look like. If you can see, that was a really, really creepy face. But yeah, I know these make your teeth sensitive, but they haven't, touch wood, made my teeth too sensitive as of yet. Normally, I tried them last year and my teeth were sensitive after like 2 days. Now, they're fine really, and I'm 5 days in. There's only been a tiny bit of sensitivity like directly after I've used them. So yeah, it's not too bad. So far so good. I won't be commenting on the effects because I'm not sure how white they're gonna go, but I've still got 15 days left to go. So yeah, 5 days in, 15 more to go, it's going well. I have a little packet thing that had Kleenex shine absorbent sheets in, which I actually really like these. I got them, I can't remember where I got them, I didn't buy them, I think I got them in a magazine. It had like purple sheets in that you used through the day to dab any shine away, and they were really, really good, definitely effective, and better than using the powder because it says they're powder free. And it was great because, like, normally if I wanted to powder my face and keep it shine free, I would need to take a powder out with us and a powder brush and powder my face through the day, and that just makes my face get cakey throughout the day. Whereas this didn't take off my makeup either, it didn't like take foundation off away with it, it just mattified it. I made everything a bit more just nicer and fresh, and yeah, I would buy these again. I'm not sure how much they were, hopefully there's like cheaper ones. I think these were about £3. But I think Superdrug own brand do some, which might be as good. But yeah, these are really great just keep in your handbag, and they'll fit in your purse really nice because they're like credit card size. So yeah, really, really nice if you want to keep shine throughout the day. I have a little packet of Nivea facial cleansing wipes, and these were fine. I took these away to Manchester with us instead of taking a cleanser and blah 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 blah. Just for being lazy for one night. But there was like, how many was there? 7 wipes in here, so it'll be fine if you're going away for a week. I did just end up using them up. They were fine, great, whatever, just a face wipe. Didn't do anything special, didn't do anything bad. They were wet enough, they had like a little texture to them, which was really nice. And yeah, I would buy them again. I'd buy the bigger packet again if I wanted them for at home. Yeah, they were good. Only makeup item I have this month, which is a bit of a shame, but it's the MAC Teddy Eye Kohl, and I can't get the lid off there. Just a tiny little stub. There's no point showing it because there's not even anything left on it, but it was a nice brownie gold eyeliner. I won't buy these again because they're not the softest I've found. I think the Rimmel Scandalised ones, Avon Super Shop ones, them formulas are much nicer and richer and smoother than this. This was just kind of like standard old-fashioned eyeliner where it takes quite a bit to get the colour to be soft and smudgy, whereas the Rimmel ones and the Avon ones are really soft and really smudgy, and you can get colours that are pretty much the same as this. You can get a brown anyway, which is what I will be doing, I think. So I wouldn't be purchased Teddy from MAC. I would rather buy the softer formulas than this. I have a little sample of the Monu Aromatic Warming Mask, which looks like it's full and looks like you can get some out, but I didn't really like this very much, so I'm not bothered about squeezing it out, and this is as much as I'll get out. That is one flaw. The first flaw of this product is the packaging. This is a mask, which is obviously quite thick. It's a clay mask, and you've got to squeeze out of there. So it's quite hard plastic as well, so you can't, once you get to this point, you can't get the product out anymore, and there's probably quite a lot up here and quite a lot down there, but you can't squeeze it out or get it out. So I just think the packaging was a bit rubbish. To try and get a thick mask out of a little hard plastic bottle was pretty difficult. It says it's warm, and it didn't warm that much. I've used other ones like the little sachets that you can get in the shops that are like £1. They warm a lot more than this. This didn't warm that much. It was kind of aromatic smelling, as you would imagine, like the kind of herbally thing, and that's really not my thing. It's quite strong. That kind of scent isn't really up my street, so I think that kind of put us off straight away. For a clay mask, I thought it would suck out the impurities a lot more than it did, and that's what it's meant to do, and I didn't feel like it purified my skin very much at all. I like to feel like it's done something, like straight after I've used the mask, I'll use it in the bath and then get out of the bath and dry my face and everything, and I like to look in the mirror and feel like there's an improvement, and with this, I didn't feel like it did anything special, or there wasn't really any improvement there, so yeah, I won't be buying that again. 2 more things and then I'm done. I've got the Hand Food hand cream, which is a big one. Yeah, I go through these like nothing else. I do love my hand cream. I usually get the big ones in like gift sets at Christmas, which is, I wouldn't really buy the big one, but they're handy to keep in the house because you get a lot more for your money. I love the little ones for my handbag though, but this ended up coming in my handbag anyway. Yeah, love this stuff. I've gone through countless numbers of these hand creams in these Empties videos over through the past. They've probably been in almost every single one. It smells like bubblegum and marshmallows and all that great stuff. I just love it. I'm pretty much addicted to hand cream, and this is probably the one that I would always go back and buy because I know it's really good. And last is a tiny little sachet thing, and it's from Lee Stafford Hot Shots for Blondes. They come in a box, like a pink box, which if I use the other 2 out, the box will be the next to these. But it comes with 3 of these little, I won't tip it upside down because it'll all come out, but it's like a little bottle thing, like a little plastic sachet, and it comes with a top, and you twist the top off and let it out, and it's purple shampoo, which is like a treatment which you use your normal shampoo, and then you use this, and it's meant to like kind of tone your hair and take away any brassiness and yellowness Yeah, and it just did quite a good job at that. It didn't create miracles, but I didn't want my hair to be a completely drastic different colour. It just did its job. I made my hair a lot brighter and had the nice purpley tone to it that changed my hair without ruining it and turning it a completely different colour. So yeah, it was a really nice colour. It's actually pretty cool to look at in your hand because it was like purpley metallic liquid, which I'm easily amused, but yeah, I did quite like that as well. And it smells like Lace Stafford products, which smell amazing if you haven't smelled them before. I really do like Lace Stafford as a brand. So yeah, I'd recommend them for blondes. There's probably a cheaper alternative somewhere because I think it's about £6 or something for 3 of these. But I think you can get like silver shampoos, like the purple shampoos, like in bigger bottles, which I'll probably do next time, but these were quite a nice novelty to try out. But that's everything in my box this time. I know there's a lot there, I'm sorry if this video is ridiculously long, but yeah, I will try to have a short empties next month, because I don't think I'll have as many next month, but I say that every single month and somehow this happens. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!